Okay, so number 22. It says solve the following equation. So I'm going to work with letter A first. We had one similar to this a little bit, but it wasn't exactly. So I'm going to draw my line through the equal here. So if I didn't have this minus 5, I would say go ahead and square both sides. But I can't. I got to get rid of this negative 5 first. So what is the inverse of the opposite of minus 5? Adding 5. Okay? So I add 5 to both sides. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. This cancels out. I'm left with the square root of x minus 2 and negative 4 plus 5. That's going to give us a 1. Okay? So now I got the square root of x minus 2 equals 1. Well, I got to get rid of the square root. The opposite of square root something is squaring it. But remember, I got to take the square of both sides. So what happens over here on the left side? Well, the 2 goes away and the square root. I'm only left with x minus 2. And if you put this in your calculators, you shouldn't have to, but if you do, you put 1 and you put raised to the second power, and you get 1. Now we're basically solving for x. So the negative 2 is the only thing we need to get rid of, so we add 2 to both sides. We get x equals 3. So the first thing we had to do was get rid of this. So I will show you another example and you would do the rest. Okay? So let's try letter B. So letter B, so I'm going to put my line through the equals. It helps me to see it. So I got to get rid of this negative 7 by adding 7 to both sides. And I think this was supposed to be, please change it to a positive 2. Let that stay a positive 2. So this cancels out. And we're left with the square root, x minus 8 equals 9. Okay? Then, to undo the square root, we got to square. And we got to square both sides. Well, it doesn't matter. It would have worked the other way too. I apologize, guys. Let's leave it as negative 2. Negative 2 plus 7 would have gave us 5. And then if we square that, so now let's look at this. These would cancel out, leaving us with x minus 8. And then 5 to the second power. That's what we'll put in our calculator. 5 to the second power. That's going to give us 25. So it was right the way it was. I apologize. Now, all we got to do is get x by itself. So we get rid of the negative 8 by adding 8 to both sides. I don't know why I picked that. Plus 8. That means x equals 33. And that should be 33. X equals 33. Okay, so stop the video and try the next ones.